Good morning, evening, afternoon. I'm Tino Cat. Welcome to my channel. Today we are playing My Dangerous Life. Previously, we met Brad's dad. We found out why he left and all those things, and Brad vowed to leave the gang life, and that he was wrong before about all the other stuff. And well, now we're finding out it's not as easily done. My cat agrees. Let's continue. Brad and I thought about ways to get him away from his gang, but it wasn't easy. The odds weren't in our favor. The other gang members were after his life, since he had been branded as a traitor. We had to solve these problems one by one. We didn't know what the future held in store for us, but we had to go on.
俺決めた。
I've decided.
ちゃんとギャングから足を洗って定職にもつくよ。
I will wash my hands of that gang and find a proper job. After Brad made his bold declaration, we tried for several days to figure out a way of reaching that goal. But it turns out to be quite difficult.
な
Hinata, let's go out tomorrow. Brad had been out for a while. The moment he returned, and that's what he told me.
Huh?
Go out? Where?
あ。あ
It's a good place. It might help us with our future.
と
Where is it exactly?
いや
It's a secret. I only just heard about it, so I have my doubts about it too. I don't want you to get your hopes up. You already got my hopes up. I had already gotten all excited and wanted to check it out immediately. But Brad wants to keep it a secret, so
わかりました。
I won't ask about it again until tomorrow.
おう
Thank you.
な
I like to head out early in the morning, so we should get some rest. Okay, I'll go and switch off the lights. After I turn off the lights, we could see the moonlight pouring in through the window. I could vaguely see Brad's outline against the moonlight. Shall we sleep? I thought he was bidding me good night, but then I noticed him slipping under my blanket.
あの
What are you doing?
あの
Your bed is right over there. Is this not okay? We like each other after all.
でも
But
な
I want to put my arms around you so I can sleep better. You can be my pillow. Brad wraps his arms around my hips and pulls me close. Our bodies are pressed up against each other. The realization made my heart beat loudly. I could feel Brad's breath against my forehead. I shouldn't think about that too much. It wouldn't be good if I became overconscious about it. I wondered why Murphy's Law always seem to apply at times like this. I could feel Brad's body heat radiating through his clothes. With my hand pressed against his chest, I could feel his pulse quickening. I couldn't help but notice all these little things about him.
Hinata, ガッチガチ.
Of course! Hinata, you're hard.
違います。
I'm not. Well, it's not really that surprising. You're in that situation. Probably gonna happen. Making sure I'm recording. I started this and I realized I didn't record.
そっちじゃねえって。体。
Sure. I don't mean down there. I mean your body in general. Why did I misunderstand him like that?
緊張すんの?
Because everybody would, and he did that on purpose. Does being so close to me make you nervous?
そりゃ。
Well,
俺も。
me too.
Eh?
Huh? I raised my face at those unexpected words. Brad smiled shyly and held my gaze.
緊張してる。柄にもなく。
It's not really in my character to be nervous.
意外です。ブラッドが。
I thought as much. When we first met, he was quarreling with his boyfriend. The Brad back then seemed a lot like me.
本気で好きなやつだとこうなるんだな。
It's just how I feel because I honestly like you.
初めて知った。
It's the first time I've felt like this about anyone. His voice was filled with emotion and made me happy. Before I knew what I was doing, I had pressed my face against Brad's chest.
聞こえる？俺の心臓の音。
Can you hear my heartbeat?
はい。
Yes.
お前が好きだって言ってる。
It's saying that I like you. This is very cute. It's very cute considering that, like, not too long ago, he basically was just like pouncing on Hinata, the poor thing. This is very sweet. Although, for some reason, I thought he's going to say he pressed his face to his face. Which I'm glad it didn't. It's saying that I like you.
はい。
I know. All I could do was nod. I thought if I said something, I might start trying.
お前のおかげで今日はよく眠れそうだ。
Thanks to you, I think I'll sleep well tonight.
ずっとこうしてそばにいてくれよな。
Please stay with me forever, just like this. I wondered if he heard my answer. My voice was husky and very soft, so he might not have heard it. But that was okay. I had plenty of chances to tell him from now on. I was sure of it. Good night, Brad. I thought it silently as I looked at Brad's sleeping face. Before I closed my eyes, the only thing I wished for from the bottom of my heart was his happiness. Chapter 10. Well, episode 10. Our first plan of action was to stop by the graveyard. After the funeral a few days ago, Brad heard from his father. He revealed a very peculiar place where he had stashed money away. I didn't think he'd actually hide anything here.
そうだな。
Maybe he thought that no one would think of this location.
ああ。
Places like the bank would probably be dangerous.
あ
I see. It just so happened that no one else was visiting a grave. The two of us were the only ones in the graveyard. Brad pretended to be putting flowers on the grave while he felt around the tombstone for the money. I knelt down beside him and placed my hands together. Brad quickly put the money in his bag. It seemed to be quite a lot of money, but Brad got the job done quickly.
なあ。
Are you praying the Japanese way?
はい。
I am. He was looking at the way I had placed my palms together. After storing away the money, Brad knelt down beside me and mirrored my movements. I think I finally come to accept it.
ああ。
At the funeral, I was still confused. And then my father showed up. Right now, I feel like I've come to terms with the fact that my mother is dead. He stared at the tombstone, his palms still together. His profile looked very sad, but also extremely gentle.
あの。
You've grown a lot in this short amount of time, haven't you?
ああ。
I hope you're right. At that moment... Oh no. Not Brad's friend A. Brad's friend A is a douche. I mean, all of Brad's friends are douches. I was checking the time. If you ever see me go, usually I try to edit it out, but occasionally I can't. And it's just me looking at what time it is, so I'm not running a bajillion minutes over. Usually I am, it seems like. So you turned up here as expected. I mean, they kind of should have expected that. The fact that his mom died didn't make sense that he would show up at a funeral, and thus if I was trying to go after him, I would definitely just hang out at the graveyard. Eh? As I swiveled around, I caught a glimpse of several men approaching us. These people, they're Brad's friends from Gang 66. Is it 66 or 66? You know, it's 66. I recognized their faces, and a chill ran down my spine.
ああ。
You guys are really persistent. We need to collect your debt, don't we?
あの。
Brad. I clung to Brad as he made to stand. It's a weird feeling sentence. I clung to Brad as he made to stand up.
いや。
It's fine. Don't worry.
でも
But don't let go of Brad. I'm worried. Let's run. Well, we're surrounded, aren't we? Don't let go of Brad. I'm worried. Let's run. Running isn't really going to help us. We're basically surrounded in my goons. I'm worried. What's that going to do? Let's just keep. We'll just be there. We'll keep holding on to Brad, because I don't know. Why not? Because just saying, I'm worried. This feels like it's nothing. That's a nothing choice. No, we'll keep holding on to Brad. Because, well, like, if he goes forward, he might do something stupid might happen anyways. I desperately clung on to Brad so he wouldn't go. Hinata, I'm fine. You're not fine. Hey, the two of you seem to be getting along well. The man's voice made my body tremble. Hinata, just stay here. I don't want the both of us to die.
頼む
Trust me and let me go. Brad. I slowly removed my hands, arms even, from around him. I tried to resist, but I gave in at the sight of Brad's eyes. They were full of determination. And just like that, Brad walked off and headed towards the other guys. That's when it happened. This guy again. The only rando to get a Sprite? This dude? Okay.
ね
You're finally alone, Hinata. I heard a familiar blood-curdling voice. I don't think that was a blood-curdling voice, but okay. Whisper into my ear. I felt something hard being jabbed into my back. It was probably a gun. I swallowed. What are you planning to do to me? You really want to know? I could hear the grin in H's voice. His mouth was very close to my ear. An unpleasant feeling bubbled up inside me.
おい
Say something. Ugh. The gun dug deeper into my back, and a little gasp. A dull pain was spreading through my spine. Why don't you plead for your life, or tell me how scared you are? I am scared. I mean, you might kill me, right? I desperately tried to control my trembling voice. That's right. If you don't listen to me, for now, I'll let you choose.
ね
Would you prefer to be thrown in jail by the police or killed by me?
Huh?
Eh? I didn't understand what he was getting at. I found it hard to answer. I'll make you the scapegoat for the murder of the chairman of the university board, who also happened to be the CEO of a wealthy organization. Would have liked it to look like you committed suicide or spend the rest of your days in jail. It's your choice.
そんな
No way. At that moment, I heard a dull thump and reflexively turned around. Ugh. AG slowly collapsed. What just happened? AG had still been holding the gun as he flopped to the ground. But when I looked at the person behind AG, I understood. I see. So that's what it was all about. Brad, how did you beat up your friends? I missed that. I missed you beating up your friends. Brad smiled complacently and held his hand out towards me. I took it without hesitation, and Brad pulled me towards him.
な
Are you alright?
あはい
Yes. AJ was unconscious at my feet, still with the gun in his hand. Take the gun! Move it away, kick the gun. Something about the gun. Okay, good. Brad took his gun, just in case, and chucked it away.
あの
But you followed your friend just now.
あ
Friends. Yes. That's because I expected something like this to happen.
Huh?
Something like this?
ああ
That's my friend. That my friends would attack us the moment we came here. And that someone would make a move against you.
あ
If you put it like that, it makes sense. That's why I hired Alan.
え
Alan?
そうだ
He's a professional assassin. He's good at his job.
と
Alan, an assassin? You haven't been following along? That they're all kind of assassins? Or spies? Or something like that? I knew that he was knew that he wasn't the simplest of people, but never expected him to be a professional killer. It felt as though I was in some kind of movie.
ああ
My buddies are quite beaten up. They won't make another move against us for a while, so you're okay for now.
え
They weren't killed, right?
あ
They weren't. I hate killing. I'm glad. You're such a strange person. Huh? Brad's face split into a grin, and he ruffled my hair. Even though they have nothing to do with even though they have nothing to do with you apart from the fact that they wanted to hurt you, you're still glad they aren't dead. You have a good heart.
うん
It was the natural thing to do.
は
How so?
と
Because they're your friends. They're not his friends. They tried to kill him and you. That's not friends. I don't think any of my friends have tried to kill me unless I've deserved it. Even then, they probably haven't tried to kill me. I mean, maybe they have. I don't know. I'm glad they weren't killed. Brad laughed out loud. He LOL'd. Why are you laughing? It's nothing. I was just thinking that You really are the best. I don't get what you mean.
いや
You don't have to understand, but once again, I'm glad that I fell in love with you. Regardless of how you feel, I think I won't regret these feelings as long as I live.
ありがとうな
Thank you, Hinata. Brad. My chest tightened. I wonder why it hurts so much. Is it normal for heart to hurt this much and to feel like crying when you like someone? I didn't know what to say to Brad as he stood there in front of me, a broad grin on his face. We made our way from the graveyard back to the motel.
な
So, the first step was a success. And we also found out why you were being targeted. Brad put down the heavy bag containing the money.
ね
Now, how we become the scapegoat? Flashback. Will you choose to look like you committed suicide or live life in jail? I don't like having flashbacks when it just happened. You know? It just happened. This is the same episode. I know it's like for dramatic purposes, but it just happened. I'm glad I do feel sorry that I didn't get a chance to thank Alan, though.
は
You know, Hinata, if you thanked him for helping me out, it would be as though... Brad flashed me a mischievous smile as he peered into my eyes. It would be as though I were your boyfriend.
Eh?
No, it wouldn't.
あの
It's not like that. He helped me, too. Brad's grin broadened even more at that. What's wrong? Just accept it already. What? Saying that would only make me embarrassed.
えっと
Brad? Brad ruffled my hair and looked up in surprise. And I looked up in surprise. You're so cute.
あの
So, what's next?
Oh.
Ah, you actually changed the topic. Well, okay. You're talking about the next step to get me away from that gang, right? Okay. Well, I guess we will see the next step in the next episode. With Brad and his boyfriend. I mean, not boyfriend. Boyfriend. And now we know why Hinata was targeted. I guess they wanted to use him as a scapegoat. Why he was chosen? Don't know. Maybe that'll be revealed later, but yeah. So, until then, see you next time.